Oh, buildable Chewbacca. I don't know. What do you want to know? I don't really have anything new on that. I don't know if you have anything new about that.
I don't know if this is like public from like what we've heard or anything, but actually, I kind of forgot exactly how he worded it, but I read something about, or one of my people told me, dude, I totally forgot how he worded it, but it was something interesting, like where it was supposedly kind of like the Harry Potter buildable characters, like it's kind of like in that, like supposedly in that
Oh,
exact
so it's
like
the
scale.
minifigure style.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I got from one of my people. You know, like I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's been right with some other stuff, but that's what he said to me. He said that probably a month and a half ago. So it's been a little while. I don't know if that would have.
So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I could probably email the person that first told me about this and ask. I did not I didn't ever think it would be the minifigure style until you just said it. So it is 2,000 pieces, which it's 2,320 pieces, but I don't think that is going to give you any indication of whether it's one thing or the other. It's a buildable Chewbacca in some form or fashion, and you know.
Well, see, and the biggest thing I think that piece count is going to go to, man, no matter what the scale is you would assume on Chewbacca they're going to have a whole bunch of like layered plates.
Yeah,
like,
the way the hair is, absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean,
there's
like going to be a lot of small pieces.
A little bit like the porg, like the way the porg is.
Yeah. Where it's just a bunch of like staggered plates and curved slopes and cheese slopes and stuff. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of those parts that are just like smaller little hair detail pieces.
I hope he has dual molded legs. He definitely doesn't. Yeah, some boots. Yeah, I think I would prefer it to be the minifig style. I always assumed if they did the minifigs for Star Wars, and I thought if they do it for Chewbacca, I think that's a decent choice. I think mold some toes on him. My God, I think I always thought, I was like, I'm like, bro, if they ever do it, it's gonna be Tatooine Luke, Farm Boy Luke, and Leia from Episode 4. Kind of like how it's like Harry and Hermione.
For yeah.
One. It's like the most basic version of that everyone knows. That's not exciting, but everyone knows them, so you have to make them that. I always thought it'd just be Farm Boy Luke, but Chewbacca's not Big Chewie. I'm kind of okay.
Well, see, this could have been Chewie and Han Solo in the exact same.
Well, if Chewie's $200.
Well, no, but I mean, like, if they were to do what you just said, make another, like, what was the Harry and Hermione $100?
I know, but what I'm saying is the Chewbacca probably just requires so much more because he's slightly taller and has all this.
Oh, true. Even in universe, in universe, we're forgetting, dude. He's
about like the Lego set, like if it's a Lego built figure like that and it's 2,000 pieces.
Well, yeah, but what I mean, like, to justify the more pieces, even like in universe, Chewbacca is 2 or 3 feet taller, like where it's like compared even to like Hermione and Harry Potter, you know. If they're probably not cross-referencing different theme scales, but like you would assume maybe they're making it a bit taller, an extra 5-6 bricks on top, let alone all the hairpiece,
Yeah. We'll see.
I mean, are you 100% confident it's not going to end up being a Chewbacca bust like the Black Panther?
I mean, I just know Chewbacca buildable character is the description, and
Okay, so you can't say like
other than it being Chewbacca, I'm not confident in anything.
Would you prefer it to be a Chewbacca bust?
I would say there's no way it's a bust. It's too cheap to be a bust. The Black Panther was $350.
Yeah, but they're selling it for $210 now, mighty fine, and they're obviously making some sort of money.
Sitting on my floor over there.
And people are saying, what are our final thoughts on the Chewbacca, since we didn't really finish that? I mean, we don't really know anything about it.
I actually think I'm really on board for the figure. Like, let me pull it up real quick in case people don't know. Let's see. YouTube. There we go. In case people don't know what we're talking about with these figures.
Even then, they're coming out with that the yellow face one too, the actual regular construction.
They did, you know what? You're right. They did the pirate and they did the
So maybe they're trying to. Dude, 200 is a damn big jump, dude, from like a $60.
200 is going to be insane, but oh my God, I remember making this video. Oh, it's Jared. Oh God. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Jared looks young there. That was only 4 years ago. Jared, if you're in chat, you look old now. Just so you know. I think that was his Harry Potter robes that he had. I don't know why he had those either. Oh my God, I said Tom Brady in that video too. God, what a time. Okay, back to this. So these are the figures this is like the style of Chewbacca is what Tyler brought up.
So those are like 800, 900, or like 850 pieces per. So, I mean, Chewbacca's doubling it. I mean, add some extra height, some extra hair. I don't know.
Okay, Rod says the bad faith argument is people say it's a kid's toy, and so an older audience shouldn't care. And I forgot part of my point to that was all of these Clone Trooper sets that you see. So people, when I say a Clone Trooper set is bad, or like the 332nd, or sorry, the 212th helmet is awful and fall. Rod, did you see? Hold on, were you here when the advent calendar came up? Because we bullied them into properly advertising the 212th Trooper now. When I say like the 212th Trooper is awful, and people say it's just a kid's toy, what is interesting about that? I don't think 2,000 pieces is a lot. We'll get to that in a second. I'll pin that up here. All of these clone sets that are coming out right now are not coming out because 6 and 8 year olds have a massive demand for clone troopers. It's because people like us and you in the chat want clone troopers, teenagers, adults. That's why all these clone sets exist. It all goes back to the 501st set and all of that. It's the butterfly effect. All of this stuff basically stems from there. Has branched out a lot into some pretty cool sets, but with some poor execution. So, yeah. Anyway, so what are these 800 pieces, 850 pieces of a build? Okay, maybe 2,000 is a lot. I rescind my statement.
Yeah, I mean that's doubling up, dude. I mean, because like dude, you take like Hermione's hair, dude, you know, and say double up that hair, you know, kind of make like a
even like just the both of these together isn't even 2,000 pieces or 2,300 pieces. Like don't even have to, like,
23. Is Chewbacca really 23? It's not just like low
2320.
Holy shit. I don't know, dude. It might, dude. I'm really wondering how that's gonna look. I mean, they got to be going like full legs, full torso, like not minifigure size. I mean, for that many pieces, damn, dude.
I don't know. It's got to be not a buildable. It's got to not be a minifigure then, right? Like having looked at this and the piece count that these are. What can you look up the pirate piece count? I'm just curious.
Lego.
I mean, Chewbacca would be a little taller just because his headpiece is bigger, but even like 2 of them aren't as many pieces as Chewbacca is. So I don't know. I would love if Chewbacca is I love how we can't get waist capes, but they made a giant cape for Harry Potter buildable figure. Oh, I hate it so much. Anyway.
Man, dude, all these European boxes, man. Where's the piece count?
Oh, those are the worst.
Nothing worse than when you're looking up something, you get a European box. Yeah, let me see. Does Bricklink have it yet? Let me see. 40504. Let's see.
Chewbacca like Optimus Prime. What do you mean like Optimus Prime?
Oh, like that size, or like the Voltron?
Like, yeah, the size, not in the figure style, but more like the.
I mean, hey, dude, the Pirates, 1,041 pieces, just for the Pirate. I mean, it's 250 more than one of these.
Minifigure. Now I gotta Google it myself and pull up the picture.
So I mean, if you're going, I mean, that's a straight double up then, dude, from Pirate to Chewbacca. If that's the route. I mean, hold up, dude. We're forgetting.
Oh, wait. A stand.
Hold up, dude. A stand and a bowcaster.
Sorry, a plinth. Let me get the terminology right. Okay, what were you saying? A what?
We're forgetting a bowcaster, possibly, dude, in his hand.
Oh yeah. They gave them wands. You're right. Okay.
And the Pirate's got a map. The Pirate's got the map and his hook.
You're talking me into it. Let me pull up what's.
I mean, look, dude. I mean, I'm. If I had to, subscribe to this theory right here, I mean, hey, I'm pressing the subscribe button, I think.
We'll use LifeBricks. I got good pictures.
Because then, I mean, you could say dude, like add an extra 400 or 500 pieces of like hair detail, and size detail, 200, 300 pieces for a bowcaster.
Yeah, this is you said 1,000 what?
1,041 on Bricklink. That's what it says. 1,041.
Yeah, it says that on LifeBricks too. I'm back on. I think it's going to be a minifigure design. I'm back on board.
Correct. Think about it. I mean, if those legs are an extra 5 bricks tall and everything too, I mean, yeah.
I'm 50-50 on it now, Rod. It could totally be a big action figure style that looks like a realistic version of Chewbacca, kind of like the Grievous. I think the Grievous is like a good comparison for Star
Hey,
Wars.
maybe pull up Voltron really quick in a new tab so we can kind of get a side by side. Remember how they made the Lego? Did they make Voltron or was it Optimus? I think it's Voltron. Remember that?
They did both.
Maybe pull them up and see if how many pieces are one of those guys, if anything.
I definitely butchered that. Oh.
No. I think Voltron, man. If you can, I don't know how to spell Optimus either. Have a piece count on there?
I don't know. I'm really split on
it. Because I mean, look at the proportions on this guy, man. I just don't think Chewbacca would fit that. I don't know.
I thought Chewbacca would be like basically a big buildable character that's like realistic style until you said minifigure style earlier. Now I'm in the minifigure boat, given the pirate. I think the pirate's what really pushes me over the edge. Yeah, but cool because it like breaks apart. I thought that was cool.
Is Voltron a Transformer or is that a different universe?
It's a completely different, like
really? Damn.
What do you call it?
IP or whatever? Yeah.
IP, yeah. Completely different.
If this is Captain Steve says Star Wars tax, I mean, if you want to count that Disney,
yeah, because they'll do this. They'll do this. Okay, this is why Chewbacca. This is why Chewbacca is going to be the figure, right? Like they put in all these BS pieces that weren't in the Hermione and Harry one, where it's like, oh, instead of like this is how Lego will like shave. It's like point shaving. If you know like what point shaving is, and like what is it? Like the NBA, where people will accuse referees of point shaving, which is like I don't know, making a team score a few extra points so that they get over the line or under the line or whatever it is. This is like piece shaving. You're adding in pieces to make the price per piece better, but this dang well could have been done with a bunch of 2x6 tiles or 2x4 tiles instead of 2x2 tiles, which would have taken less pieces, but still cost like the same amount of money. Yeah. Really, it's the same amount of plastic, but I think you get the point, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's just some extra pieces here. Like you have 2x2 plates right here, right? And these could have been 1x2, sorry. And these could have been 1x4. So double the pieces.
Even a 1x8, dude. They could have been a 1x8.
Yeah, right there. Absolutely. 1x8 and a bunch of 2x4s. And I do think it looks better like this, where everything is evenly spaced and whatever. But, you know, I'm just saying the part count can be deceiving.
Well, see, and maybe they put Chewbacca like on a little like a little mountain top, you know what I mean? Like where it's like extra little detail, kind of flows onto the black tile a little bit. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, I'm going over 50% on a minifigure scale. I
would bet money on the minifigure if I was going to bet money on it being any like minifig versus bust versus like just action figure style.
Yeah.
I'd bet the money on the minifigure style. Yeah. C-3PO on his back, gotta be. That's a good one,
dude. Oh my god, this actually. I mean, since that was from episode 6, and it's Return of the Jedi year.
There's no way.
Dude, hey, they're making that $200 worth it, man.
I wish. If it is, that'd be really dope. I don't,
I mean, bowcaster in his hand, extra height, and C-3PO on the back.
It was Han and Chewie. I don't know. We'll see.
See, that discussion was damn good, man. We went from like knowing nothing about it or like talking nothing about it to that was actually fun.
I was like so like in like it's gonna be just a big action figure like the Grievous one was in 2008, and now I'm totally minifigure. Yeah, so